So it looks like we're finally getting a Fantastic Four movie that we have been waiting for. The embargo has dropped yesterday, and yeah, some reviews are in. We're going to take a look at the Rotten Tomatoes score just to kind of test the waters to see how this movie is doing. Like I said, I am very much looking forward to this Fantastic Four movie. I thought all the trailers personally looked very, very good. I don't think I've seen one trailer that I was like, oh man, you know what? Nah, I'm skipping that. No, I thought every trailer, like regardless of people just being kind of like over Pedro Pascal being in everything, I still think the guy is a phenomenal actor. Is he in a lot of stuff? Sure, but we always go through that with actors. Like when Margot Robbie was hot like 4 or 5 years ago, she was in everything. We sort of like get this like like surge in actors where we just see like an actor everywhere and then they die off and then they come back with a resurgence. And Pedro Pascal is sort of like one of those actors, like right now is his time and he's in everything. But until Game of Thrones, like we barely even seen this guy in anything. Game of Thrones really kind of made his career. But regardless of how people feel about Pedro Pascal, whether you want to get into his politics or not, I'm just going for the performer, the actor. He's still a phenomenal actor, and I'm willing to see what he's going to do as Reed Richards because, like I said, he's a phenomenal actor. So with that said, yeah, I was very much looking forward to like this movie. I thought all the trailers were really, really good, and if we can get a double whammy of Superman with another like super punch, no pun intended, of Fantastic Four being just as good as Superman, if not better, then man, it's going to be a great year for comic book films and it's going to be a great month for movies. So that's what I'm hoping for. So the Rotten Tomatoes score is here and I'm just going to give my thoughts on it real quickly. But if you guys are new to the channel, please do me a favor, smash that like and subscribe button. We are so close. We're like less than 500 subscribers away from hitting 29,000 here on the channel. I can only do that with your support. So if you're on the channel, you're watching this video, but you're not subscribed, just please do me a favor. I don't care if you watch all my videos. That's not important. Just subscribe to help a brother out. I would appreciate it. So let's check out the Rotten Tomatoes score. It is sitting at 137 reviews with a 85% certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Now that is really, really positive news. It's really positive news because like I said, this movie's got a lot going on. Much like Superman had a lot going on, this movie has a lot to live up to, where Superman was the first like reboot of a dying franchise, whether you like the DCEU or not. That's not part of the discussion here. Needless to say, the last few of those movies didn't do well. So Superman had a lot to kind of like redo the image of the DC universe. Fantastic Four is very much the same, whereas this movie is the fourth attempt at a live action adaptation of Fantastic Four. I thought the Jessica Alba ones were fun for what they were. We all know Fan Four Stick wasn't it. We all knew that. Great cast, horrible movie. Horrible movie. I'll never forgive what they did to Toby Kebbell, man. Like, that dude just cannot get a win. But yeah, that movie just wasn't it. So now we finally, years later, got Fantastic Four into the MCU, and we were all just going, okay, what is this movie going to do? Is the MCU finally going to get the Fantastic Four, the first family, right? Are they going to get this right? And if you go by the Rotten Tomatoes score, 85% is a pretty solid movie. I've seen a lot of critics out there saying this movie was phenomenal, way better. I don't know if they went in with low expectations, but they came out saying this movie was way better than they anticipated, which makes me super happy because, like I said, I just want them to do this property right. It kills me that we had to wait so long to get Fantastic Four going. I would have so much preferred if Fantastic Four kind of like led into Phase 4, Fantastic Phase 4 would have been awesome. A great tagline. They could have built up to Galactus or whatever. I don't know what the plot of this movie is. It looks like Galactus is in this movie. I always felt like Galactus should have been like a Thanos level threat, but I don't know what the plot of this movie is. So I'm going in semi-blind. I haven't really been following a lot of people's reviews other than the Rotten Tomatoes score. I'm not reading anybody's reviews because I don't want anything really spoiled for me. But I am super excited for this film. And if we can get this right, if Marvel can get this right and the word of mouth starts moving, then hopefully comes, what was the first one coming out? Doomsday and then Secret Wars, right? If we can get this ball rolling before Doomsday comes out, hopefully Marvel will be at like an incline, because right now it's not doing well. Like Captain America Brave New World, a movie that I liked and saw multiple times, didn't do well. Financial flop at the box office. Thunderbolts, another movie that I've seen multiple times. Thought it was good. I liked Brave New World more. But again, financial flop. There's no way Marvel can have 3 flops in a row. I think technically they did have 3 flops in a row. Well, no. I think Deadpool was the last one before this year. So, okay. But we can't have 3 financial failures in a row for Marvel in one calendar year. So, hopefully this movie is as good as the critics are saying. But like I always said, you cannot go by the critics. I don't care if this thing said 28%. I was going to go see it. I don't care if it was 100%, 2%, 3%. It didn't matter. I was going to go see this movie. I always tell everybody, it's cool to go on Rotten Tomatoes to sort of test the waters on what people are thinking, but never let that be your deciding factor on whether you should go see a movie or not. I never let anybody's review, even when I'm reviewing a movie, I just want to talk to you about it. I'm not trying to convince you to see it or not see the movie. I'm just like, I want to talk to you about it. I want to talk to you guys. Like we're buddies hanging out, talking to you guys about it. Never let a critic ever try to persuade you from seeing something or not seeing anything. If you saw the trailers and you're looking forward to it, go see the movie. I mean, there was plenty of movies where I'm like, oh man, this trailer looks good. Went and saw the movie and it was horrible. Like it was straight dog water. But I didn't let anybody persuade me to see it or not see it. So you kind of have to make up your own mind. But I highly recommend, it's okay to go Rotten Tomatoes, right? That's what it's there for. To test the water, get an idea of what the movie, how it's looking in the eyes of the critics or whatnot. I always feel that the fan score is more important than the critic score, because critics, man, they always have secret agendas. A lot of these critics. So I never really take them, like I take them with a big giant grain of salt. You always want to get the audience score, because those are the common folk for the most part. So again, don't let no one persuade you. It looks like it's doing very good, which has me very excited. But if you're someone who's like, yeah, I'm not going to go see this movie, don't let a score make you go see the movie. Wait till your friends see it. Wait till you get some good word of mouth and then decide. I know a lot of people who did not want to see Superman, but the word of mouth coming out of Superman was so good that they're like, okay, I'm going to go see Superman and see for myself. There was a lot of people that was like, I'm not going to go see Superman. They're rebooting it again. And then so many people were like, oh no, this is really good, that they decided to go. That's called good word of mouth. Same thing with Sinners. Like Sinners did phenomenal the second week because of good word of mouth. So Fantastic Four is as good as the critics are at least making it seem. Then this movie could have legs, could actually beat Superman and be one of the most profitable MCU movies since Deadpool and Wolverine, which would be phenomenal. But anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on Fantastic Four. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, we're on our way to 29,000 subscribers. We're only less than 500 away from hitting that mark. So if you guys can please do me a massive, massive favor, guys. Please just help a brother out. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. Until next time, guys, stay safe out there. I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.